everybody, how are you doing today? We're here to check out this. Wow! Pinnacle Deluxe from Wampler, and of course you heard Brian jamming out on that solo in the actual song. So huge thank you to Brian for rocking out doing the solo. I think it's really, really cool that he builds the pedals, and Brian's an awesome guitar player. So kudos to him for not only making killer pedals, but then he can rock out on them too. So what is this? This is the Pinnacle Deluxe from Wampler. It's kind of like the expansion of their original Pinnacle pedal. Now I never had one of those, but I do have the Deluxe. So, you know, I've been asked a lot the past few months, what's your favorite new piece of gear, distortion, all that stuff, and I have said every single time this pedal, I think Brian really knocked it out of the park. A few different reasons. I want to run through the specs of it a little bit, and then we're just going to get to kind of using some different guitars and playing with it. Now, the first thing, of course, is he added a boost, and this is a pretty good boost. You know, you could kind of just run your amp clean if you want and have a boost on it, or distort it and use this as a boost. So it really is two pedals in one, and I used it to boost the solo during the song that you heard in the beginning. And of course, you have your normal kind of 3-band EQ of the bass, mid, treble. Now you have your gain, and then you have your volume. Now what's really cool is you have your modern and vintage switched. I tend to run it in vintage. It's a little bit of a darker sound. The modern is that more like high gain kind of pushed sound, which I'm just kind of like a rock and roll guy, so it makes sense that I like the vintage side. And you have your boost and gain, and I tend to run that flipped up. And then what's going on over here is you have a sag switch. And what I found is through watching other people's demos of this pedal and owning it myself now, is that the sag switch is way more prevalent in person. So I think the YouTube compression kills the effect a little bit, but once you have it in person, it really adds a lot to the pedal depending on what your guitar you're playing. It's that sponginess to what you're using. So definitely, if you hear the sag switch and you're like, oh, I wish it did a little bit more, it does do a little bit more. YouTube compression just kills some of the subtleties of some effects. So we have all that going on. Like I said, I love the pedal. Top-mounted input jacks. I know a lot of people are digging that nowadays. 9-volt adapter ready. I was rocking a 9-volt battery in it. And let's just go ahead and get to it. As you guys know, I'm not super specky. I just wanted to sound good, and that is exactly what this pedal does. I rocked it on the rev set super clean, and let's just go ahead and get to some of the tones. Alright, that is going to wrap it up for us here today. Hope you guys enjoyed the pedal. Hello! And a huge thank you again to Brian for rocking out a solo on that song in the beginning. And make sure you go subscribe to his YouTube channel. He has a killer YouTube channel. Check out the Pinnacle Deluxe and all that good stuff. And I will see you all very soon. Have a great weekend. Later, everyone.